/C/The Breakfast Club Power 105.1 FM today.
Yo, 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 yo!
Good morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ Envy.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet, it's Monday!
It's Monday, back to the work week.
I ain't gonna front, I'm acting fake energized this morning. I'm tired as hell.
What are you doing?
My little 7-month-old was up crying all night, so you know how that go.
Yep.
You know how that go.
They cry, you feel like crying because you ain't getting no sleep.
You ain't lying. Then the baby monitor is in our room, so when my wife gets up to go to the other room to take care of the baby, for whatever reason, she didn't turn the volume down on the baby monitor.
So you hear everything that's going on.
What is this? And I don't know how to turn the baby monitor off. I was trying. But
Why do you not know?
Why don't you just unplug it?
Do that?
Because I didn't want to do that. Then she's going to yell at me if I'm plugging the baby monitor. So I'm just like, you know what?
My goodness.
Going to thug this one out.
All right. Well, shout to everybody that came out last night. First to DMX's concert in New York City. He killed it last night.
Envy was having a good time. You know how I know? He was sending us footage.
I sent you one video. It was like 3 minutes long of DMX praying.
Envy never does
and
that.
then performing. DMX is powerful. On Easter, he's the perfect person to be with on Easter. You talk about
more
praying.
than Jesus?
Well, of course not more than Jesus. And then after that, I was with Fat Joe and 50. They were at Starlets in Queens. Shout out to Kev. Shout out to everybody that came out to Starlets last night.
Fat Joe and 50 hanging out together now?
Amazing time, yeah,
That's
absolutely.
Great. What a time to be alive.
Absolutely.
I know one thing. DMX got to pull his pants up. God does not want you to be sagging your pants at 40-something years old.
He was feeling. I don't even think he was caring. He was in the moment.
Nah, he got to pull his pants up. That don't even look right no more. You can't be walking around with your pants up.
I can't imagine DMX with his pants pulled up performing. In my head, I always see him with his pants
down. It's just X.
This is who he is.
But you know, it's funny. Right before he got on stage to perform, I ran back there to see how much longer it was. He was like, Envy, we gotta pray. I was like, now? He's like, yes. So we started praying. He did like a 2-minute
DMX
prayer.
voice?
No, I'm not doing it again. So he did like a 2-minute prayer. But I was DJing, so the music just went off. It went quiet, but we prayed right before he got on. Shout to X, man.
Salute to DMX. DMX is legend. You hear me?
Absolutely.
I went to go see Batman vs. Superman this weekend.
How was that?
Did you love it?
Borderline trash.
So it wasn't funny?
No, it wasn't funny.
I said fully trash.
It wasn't fully. If it wasn't for the last 30, 40 minutes, I'd call it all the way trash. But it was borderline trash. It's okay.
From what I've heard, some people are saying it's just the worst out of that series.
It's only been one.
I don't know. I'm not
It's been Man of Steel and then Batman vs. Superman. It's only been with two. It was the sequel to Man of Steel, so it's kind of trash. I'm not gonna lie. You're not gonna. You can spend your money, go see it, but it's kind of trash.
Okay.
It's kind of trash.
And shout out to everybody. I was in Tucson on Friday, Arizona. Shout out to everybody out there. A lot of cactuses. There was cactuses everywhere. If you want to find a cactus, go to Tucson, Arizona. It was cactuses.
I have to go all the way there to find a cactus.
Pretty much. They had long ones, small ones, big ones, fat ones, wide ones. Pause.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, Envy.
Wow.
Let's get the show cracking.
So you talking about plants?
Front page news. What are we talking about?
We are going to talk about an American Airlines pilot who was detained at the airport. We'll tell you what he was doing wrong. Also, $15 minimum wage. Find out where you got to live if that's how much you want to make.
All right. All that and more. Get your ass up. It's Monday. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
/C/The Breakfast Club Power 105.1 FM today.
Some front page news. Clippers beat the Nuggets last night in sports. Pacers beat the Rockets. The Kings beat the Mavericks. The Wizards beat the Lakers. And the Warriors beat the 76ers.
Warriors on pace to break that all-time record, baby. I was alive to see the Bulls go 72-10, by the way.
In the NCAA tournament, the Final Four is set. North Carolina plays Syracuse. Oklahoma plays Villanova. All right, now, minimum wage. Let's talk about it, E.
Well, in California, they have reached a deal for a $15 minimum wage. Now, that is going to happen over 6 years. It's a tentative deal. And right now, the minimum wage federally has remained at $7.25 an hour for more than 6 years. I don't know how you live off $7.25 an hour.
That's
so
crazy.
I do think they need to raise that because for 6 years, I mean, inflation's gone up so much. But they're saying that they would gradually raise the minimum wage in the most populous U.S. states from $10 to $15 in 2022.
All right.
After taxes, you should be making about $750.
No, they don't take 50% of taxes.
And not if you make that little.
Not if you make that little.
Oh.
All right, now let's talk about this drunk co-pilot.
Well, an American Airlines flight was canceled Saturday morning. The co-pilot showed up to work drunk. Now, this flight was supposed to be at 7 a.m. from Detroit to Philly, And apparently they had to rebook the passengers onto other planes. They said safety is our highest priority. We apologize to our customers for the disruption to their travel plans.
Every pilot think they can fly drunk ever since Denzel did flight. Now that Denzel did flight, you think you can come to work drunk too?
Well, I want to give you an update also on the woman Marcia Gay Reynolds, the one that had the $3 million worth of cocaine in her bags.
Yep.
She was going from LAX to New York. She did turn herself in. After she made it back to New York, she had 2 suitcases full of cocaine. Now, her dad has spoken, and he's saying that she had no idea what was in the luggage.
Yeah,
right.
She wouldn't have ran like that.
Her middle name is Gay?
Yeah, Marcia Gay Reynolds.
Man, I pray she's a lesbian. That'd be amazing.
Anyway, people are saying now they don't believe that is her first time, obviously, doing something like that. They said, I don't believe anybody would trust a mule with that amount of dope the first time.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a rookie mule run, okay? She's a seasoned veteran.
So she'll be staying in jail until they bring her back to L.A.
And plus, if you didn't know what was in the bag, why would you run?
Right, well, I mean, we don't believe that.
Stop
She
it.
didn't know what was in the bag.
All right. Well, that's front page news. Now, tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, call us right now. Maybe somebody pissed you off. Maybe you're having a bad morning or had a bad week and you need to get some things off your chest. 800-585-1051. Call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Hey, yo, good morning. Yo, this is the mad rapper, son, for real. I'm mad. I stay mad. I stay angry. I stay heated. I stay pissed off. Tell them why you mad. Breakfast Club, let's go.
Hello, who's this?
Young Josh 93, what go down, Breakfast Club?
Young Josh!
Relax, bro.
What's
Relax.
good, Young Josh?
Where you
Hey,
been?
look, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed in y'all at how y'all been doing rappers lately because I was listening all week last week and y'all just dogging them. Not knowing how much courage it takes to call up there and spit on air.
What they got to do if you're whack or not, though?
Oh, boy.
You can have all the courage in the world and still be whack.
No, but still, you know what it takes to do that on air in front of the millions of y'all fans.
I don't care. If you whack, you
And
whack,
y'all
bro.
just be dogging them.
It don't matter. If you
Y'all
whack,
just
you
be
whack.
dogging them. It take way more than that.
Man,
Well,
shut
Young
up.
Josh, I'm going to be honest. A lot of people call up here to get dogs. I don't think anybody thinks they're going to come call up in the morning and kill it.
I hate you people with a sense of entitlement who want things to be a certain way. No,
Everybody can't be Young Josh.
You got to deal with the reality of the situation. If you whack, you whack.
All right. That's true, Angela Yee. Everybody sure can be Young Josh.
Man,
Josh,
shut up.
goodbye.
Young Josh, come on and kill it. You dig?
Well, you wasted all that time talking about how everybody else is whack instead of rapping yourself.
Yep. Hello, who's this?
This is Sean from Brooklyn.
Sean, tell them why you mad.
I'm mad because every time I listen to y'all interviews, Charlamagne always got to find some way to work penis into the conversation.
That is not
That's
true.
not true. You should have
That
said
is,
butt.
yes, it
If
is.
you'd have
I
said
guarantee
booty,
you.
or
I guarantee you, if you ask the listeners after me, if they thought he worked penis into the conversation every single time, they gonna say the same thing.
Well, can I ask you a question, sir?
What?
What is your penis doing this morning?
Wow.
What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, man?
Well, I appreciate it.
Goodness gracious. Usually he says butt. Hello, who's this?
It's Manny from Charleston. What's good?
843.
Tell him why you mad.
I'm mad at Cat Williams, man. Every time he gets beat up, he keeps telling people he's a Marine.
Laugh, making the Marines look bad.
Yeah, he's not a Marine. This dude is not a Marine.
Hey, let the record show, I told y'all last week during Donkey of the Day that Cat's excuse was going to be he just wanted to hit the little boy. He didn't really want to beat him up.
Well, he did invite you to his donkey of the day.
Okay. I felt bad for Cat, man. I expect Cat to be a little more wittier than that. Like Charlamagne the dog, like, come on, man. I see better comments on World Star.
He's still selling out shows, though, apparently.
Yeah, because people are retarded. That's the truth.
But we're gonna talk about it some more this morning.
like what he said about Chris Rock makes no sense.
Hello, who's this?
This is James calling from Detroit. What's up?
What's up, bro? Tell him why you mad.
Man, I'm mad. First of all, before I get started, I'm going to say good morning and thank y'all for making my hour-long drive to work a little less painful.
Good morning. Where you got to drive to?
From Detroit, Michigan to Novi, Michigan. I don't know if you guys know what that's at, but I'm pretty sure you know.
Hey, weed can make that drive less painful too.
What?
Some days.
True.
You be careful out there, okay?
Of course, always. I got to make it home to my family. But I'm going to tell you why I'm mad. Batman vs. Superman this weekend, the movie of the year, right?
No way. Borderline trash.
Exactly. That's why I'm mad. It was not the movie of the year.
But everybody was saying how bad it was before anybody went to go see it, so you knew it wasn't going to be good.
It was bad. Jesse Eisen, whatever his name is, Facebook boy, should not have played Lex Luthor at all.
He was terrible.
He was horrible.
Oh, my God.
He acts the exact same way in every single movie. In my opinion, on Right or Wrong, Charlamagne played a good role.
There we go. Okay, give me my 0.2 seconds.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. We can't listen to anything you say now. But now I can't trust you now, bro. I'm sorry.
The worst part of Batman, one of the worst parts of Batman vs. Superman was the way they introduced the Justice League. Like, really?
There's people out there listening that haven't seen it yet.
I didn't give it away. I just said the way they introduced it. Okay. And the Flash. Oh, the Flash.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Goodness gracious.
Come on.
Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, call us right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
What makes me mad? Ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth. All right? Now tell them why you mad on The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Jimmy from South Florida.
Jimmy, tell them why you mad, bro.
Man, I'm mad at these people trying to commit suicide when you're just trying to get home.
What you mean?
Man, I'm driving home, right, from work. I'm work graveyard shift. And this dude is just walking in the street mad slow, and he sees me coming. He sees the headlights. So why are you gonna walk mad slow? And he got a cane and everything. Like, yo, walk your ass off. Like, yo.
Walk your ass off. He might be drunk.
Man, yo, I just purchased this car, sir. I don't want to have any body parts stuck in my grill.
You should stop and give us some change, man. A little Starbucks, man, goes a long way.
You really think he was trying to commit suicide?
Nah, man, yo, if he's trying to commit suicide, I ain't trying to be part of it.
That's why you give him some money for Starbucks, man. A little Starbucks can prevent a suicide or two, man.
Nah, I need to give him money for a scooter. Scoot his ass off the street.
Man, all right, man. Hello, who's this?
Yes, this is Kat from Brooklyn.
Kat, tell her why you mad, mama.
I am pissed off because my ex-husband continued to have his new girlfriend calling and texting my phone like I'm dead.
Why he be having your ex or his girlfriend check on you?
This is just bragging about the new things that he's doing with her.
Why is he being so petty? He wants you to be jealous?
That can happen, but yeah. I definitely have him in my phone as petty and.
Let me tell you what you do. Go get you a new man and an Instagram page, okay? And you and your Instagram man, y'all stunt heavily on the gram, okay?
No, I don't want to be labeled as Petty LaBelle. I'm good where I'm at.
It shouldn't be Petty LaBelle. It'd be more like Petty Shabazz, because, you know, it's like Petty White. Can't be like Petty LaBelle.
Goodbye.
Patty and Petty don't, like, rhyme.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, Abby, what's up? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
What's happening, bro?
Morning.
Why you mad, bro?
Yo, I'm mad because, I work 7 days a week. I quote unquote have 2 decent jobs, and then I went to go do my taxes, and I owe like $6,000 in taxes, Abby.
Damn, I mean, you made some money last year,
That
bro.
mean you made some money last year.
Yeah, but like, yo, I used to be in the street. I had to work out getting the money taxed out. I'm working 2 decent jobs, trying to hold myself down.
So would you rather go back into the street? Like, come on, be honest.
That's not the point.
Yeah, but that means you made a lot of money last year, and you made it legally this year, okay?
I feel you, but you ain't making that much.
Yeah, it hurts to pay that much in taxes, man.
It hurts to be in jail. It hurts to be in jail when somebody have their penis in your butt.
Yeah, maybe that guy was right.
Why you gotta see them?
I know he always say butt. Butt is the first thing on your mind. I thought it was butt. Now you said penis and butt.
Am I not lying though? What's worse, getting $6,000 in taxes or being in jail for selling dope and somebody got their penis in your butt? What hurts more?
Somebody might like the penis.
No, answer the question. What? Yeah. Okay.
Penis in the butt.
All right then. Okay, so I was right.
All right. What about for you, Yee? Never mind. Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent. Call us right now. Now, Yee.
Yes, DJ Envy.
You got rumors coming up?
Yes, we are, of course, going to talk about Cat Williams. He was in Brooklyn over the weekend. He had some things to say about Charlamagne, Chris Rock, and Kevin Hart. Also, somebody had to...
White Castle brought back classic strip nibble.
Everybody, is DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Cat Williams.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
That's right. Let's just jump right into it. Now, Cat Williams was in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center on Friday, and he had a lot of things to talk about, including the fight that he got into with the 17-year-old.
I thought the nigga was 19 the whole time because the nigga was smoking a cigarette like me. The nigga was as tall as me. I've been playing soccer, and maybe the nigga think I'm trying to stun on him in his hood. So I go up against the wall like this. And when I go up against the wall, that nigga stands over me like this. A nigga that can hit you is also a nigga that can pull out a gun and blow your mother brains out. Why would you put yourself in that position just because you lost a soccer game? But clearly, you probably don't have no father to teach you that. So bam, you can get that lesson right there.
Well, what lesson does a father teach a child when the father hits the child, but then the child proceeds to wash the father? What lesson was learned?
I don't know what lesson that is.
What lesson was learned?
There's just nothing you could really say about that too much.
You can't discipline your son and then your son turn around and whip your ass.
Now he had some more things to say about people, including Charlamagne and Chris Rock. Check out some more.
You look like Charlemagne the dog from up here. Is that you, Charlemagne? You want to see the donkey of the day? Look at shit. I'll take your if she anything, nigga. Take another pueblo. You'll love me in the morning.
I expect better from you, Cat. I mean, come on. You should be a little bit more witty than that. I've seen funnier comments on World Star about me.
All right, and he also went in on Chris Rock as well, which he's been doing for quite some time.
I'm mad at Chris Rock because he won't help black people. But he pretends like all he does is help black people. Motherfucker, you don't have to help a lot of black people. Why don't you put your brother on? You have to understand this is a nigga whose resume says Mookie and Booty Time.
His logic with Chris Rock makes no sense to me. Cat Williams has been typecasted as a pimp his whole career. He was Money Mike. He was a pimp named Slipback. Your resume says Norbit.
And I don't know that his brother Tony Rock has an issue.
No, Tony Rock is doing pretty good.
Tony Rock doing fine.
I mean, he's not doing as good as Chris, but he's doing his damn thing out there.
I just don't understand why Cat act like he did Malcolm X in comedy. Like, he's embarrassing. Like, 42 years old, and his definition of real still means criminal to him.
All right, well.
Real is not criminal.
Allegedly, his family wants him hospitalized because he's been on this downward spiral, but he thinks they just want to get his money. He said his so-called family has turned up the heat. They're trying to get him professional help. And he has fired his entire team. He says they've all been fleecing him. But according to his family, they're saying that he's so crazy that he was found naked and covered in chocolate when the cops raided his house earlier this month. Now, he says that's just how he rolls, and it wasn't just chocolate. There was also whipped cream, and that he likes a bitch to lick it off him before he gets F to sleep.
Where did you get that story from? You need to cite your sources right now.
I heard that story, too.
So what?
How much chocolate can he get? Like, that gotta be a lot of chocolate.
Well, he's not that big.
True.
So it's probably not a lot of chocolate.
A chocolate covered pimp.
Yeah, I don't really have a problem with him being covered in chocolate.
You don't?
No, he's probably getting freaky.
I'm surprised he didn't get flack for saying take another Quaalude.
I didn't say that he was dipped like a popsicle in chocolate. He just probably had some chocolate on him.
I'm surprised he didn't get flack for saying take another Quaalude, you'll love me in the morning.
Well, I don't think he cares. I mean,
I ain't talking about from him. I'm talking about from the media. As much as people like to, attack people.
But what's going to happen? Are people going to boycott? Is he going to lose his endorsements? I don't think, he's going to get pulled from television.
People have fake outrage for smaller things than that, right?
All right, and congratulations to T.I. and Tiny. They have welcomed their third child together. Their seventh child in their blended family.
Nice to them.
T.I. was upset, though, because people announced it before he had a chance to announce it. He said, what really pisses me off is that I'm in South Carolina and my wife just had our baby in Georgia, which is really not something anybody could help. And the fact that everybody gets to announce that T.I. and Tiny welcomed their baby into the world except T.I. and Tiny. Couldn't even wait until we properly announced it. But Lucky 7 is here. Now, on Tiny's behalf, she did have Tamika with her. She did have Candy Burris with her in the hospital. She said, my sis Candy Burris came to visit me on this special day. I love her for life. # Lucky 7.
Oh, congratulations to the Harrises. Drop one of the coolest bombs for the Harrises, then.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, now when we come back, we have comedian activist Dick Gregory.
Now let's be clear about a few things. The OG Dick Gregory is 83 years old. He's like the OG great grandfather who don't want to hear nothing you talking about. Okay?
That's true.
It's no such thing. You don't really interview Dick Gregory.
Just let him go.
You just sit back and let Dick Gregory talk. Now we sat down with Dick Gregory for how long?
About 2 hours.
Yeah,
about 2 hours.
I had to cancel my appointments that day because I didn't know it was going to take.
But I mean, it's Dick Gregory. You just don't walk away from Dick Gregory when Dick Gregory's talking. Well, of course, we can't play the whole 2 hours.
No.
I don't know exactly what we're playing.
Yeah, we're going to play some of it.
We're going to learn today.
He does his homework. He knows what he's talking about. He comes with information. He does his homework on the Breakfast Club.
Listen, comedian, civil rights activist, conspiracy theorist, OG, triple OG. Okay?
Whether you believe him or not, you're going to enjoy it when we come back.
Everything Cat Williams thinks he is. All right.
Dick Gregory, when we come back, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlemagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest with us in the building this morning.
A very, very special guest. It's a privilege and honor to have this man in the building this morning.
Mr. Dick Gregory.
Mr. Dick Gregory.
Thank you. That scares me. They said that about Jesus on Thursday and killed him on Friday. and then white folks told me to call it a good day, so I called it Good Friday.
Now, I love watching your message for black people. You do it every year. What's your message for black people in 2016?
Run.
Run? Why you say run?
I never thought I'd see the day. I pray to God that if I'm born over again, I want to be a white man.
Really?
Now I'm super black. Yeah. They're so lucky, man. Think about all the stuff that happened to us. And when we finally get a black president, that's why them white folks is lucky. They get a behaved Negro. He don't raise his voice. He ain't never call him a honky. You understand what I'm saying? Can you imagine how lucky they are?
So if you were president, it would be a lot different.
You know, I ran for president in 1968. And had I won, the first thing I would do would dig up that rose garden and plant me a watermelon patch. I'll sit up on the balcony and eat watermelon and spit the seeds on Pennsylvania.
How do you feel about the rise of Donald Trump?
I think it's two of them. The one guy can't be that ugly.
What would you do if Donald Trump won and became president?
If he wins to become president?
You think that's possible?
In America, anything is possible. Because we don't run nothing. But if you got money, then there's certain things your child don't go through.
Even as a black man? Even though...
If your child got a damn earache, you don't have to wait till Baba get paid.
Right. Gotcha.
You go today.
Gotcha.
The same thing is there, but they don't go through that whole struggle. I got 10 children, man.
Damn.
Damn.
No, I'm happy for you. I'm proud.
Happy.
I want my sperm to catch up to yours.
Oh, man, I just give me some booty. Do y'all be going through these changes and want to lie about it?
Now, I see John Legend is producing an off-Broadway play.
Yes.
Based on your life. Turn Me Loose.
Yes.
Did he come to you, or was that your idea? Did you say, hey, I have an idea, I want to do this play based on...
No, I never have ideas.
Come on now.
I don't believe that.
I don't. My head's 10,000 miles away. I mean, when you stop and think about Al Sharpton is probably the most powerful black person in America because of the shows. 5 days on White Network.
More than Oprah?
Over Louis Farrakhan?
Oh, he got the media. Mr. Farrakhan don't have the media.
And do I need to leave here or something?
No, my brother. Come on.
Well, I'm just telling you how it works. On every day, 5 days a week.
I think that's the problem nowadays. Like, you don't have a lot of OGs sharing wisdom with you.
It's a different rhythm. Hey, man, when I was a little boy, you had NBC, CBS, and ABC. Now my grandchildren, my children, they trying to turn from ABC to NBC and pass the pornography station. 4 years old, I'm going to stop. Oh. Then you got social media with all the stuff out there.
You got Instagram?
I don't touch none of that.
Let me show you something, man.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-oh.
And I just want to show you because I feel what you're saying.
What you going to show?
Beyonce's cousin.
That's not
That's not Beyonce's cousin, man.
No, man.
Take you that long to find it?
No, here she go.
Glad you ain't no cop reaching for your gun.
That's her in the blue right there.
Man, the booty.
Yeah, the booty.
The booty.
Yes, sir.
Well, let me just straighten out something for you. The Catholic Church didn't make a booty. The word booty came from the pirates. That's the loot. The loot that they take is called the booty. Let's go get some booty. So a black man is the only one that called his woman the booty. Because we pirates and she ain't been freed. We're the only man in the world that refer to our woman, she's a strong sister, but call our car beautiful. So you wonder why they'll shoot your mama, your daddy, your son 20 times in the head, but won't mess with your car because, they mess with that car. As long as you've been here, and you ain't never heard a black man say, that white racist cop took his stick and hit my car. While we had a prayer vigil for a 5-year-old that got shot in the head. You saw the youngster in Cleveland?
To me, right.
12 years old?
Yes, sir.
Pull that up and go look at it again. You could see the rooftops when he was out there playing in the park. Which means those pictures was coming from a satellite. Did you see when the cop pulled up? Now, anytime somebody say, Nick with a gun, you think one cop gonna show up?
Nope.
It'd be 40. How come just one cop showed up?
Because they told him it was a kid who possibly had a toy gun and was playing.
They didn't hear that. And we can take that back to the Black Panthers. How you gonna sit and say, kill the white racist police without getting me killed? But that's the game. What's the headline?
For minorities, 1.5 million missing black men.
Now, wait a minute now. Missing don't mean they're in jail. Huh? black body parts from black men is worth 10,000 more money than from women.
So what do they do with the body parts? They sell them to people? Like, eat them? What do they do?
Man, they told me how smart you was.
I'm asking.
Can I talk to somebody else? I wouldn't even share this with you, but everybody told me, oh, he's so brilliant. You better go home tonight and check and make sure you ain't got no scars. They'll check them on you.
You got some scars on
No, I did. I woke up the other morning. I had 2 cuts on both shins.
Oh, okay.
I said alien. I was playing saying aliens abducted me.
No. Well, let's look at it. They told you, remember they told you, I guess it was 6 months ago, about that planet. They call it our cousin.
Super Earth.
How close it is here? That's where they are. Missing don't mean I'm in jail. Missing means I'm gone.
Your powerful talk and your powerful speech, do they ever ban you from places, or is there backlash at all?
Yeah, they banned me from my house. That's why I only got 10 children. No, let me tell you how it works. When you say you are a soldier, black men will talk about their soldiers, go to war. Yeah, I was in the military when it was segregated. 50,000 black men with a white captain up on the table. And said, I want you boys to understand, if you get captured by the enemy, give them nothing but name, right, and still not. And all of them, yeah, we understand, except me. And they said, what's wrong with you, boy? You stupid. I said, I guess I am. Y'all think when white folks ask you a question, you're supposed to be breaking. Mr. Gregory, we paid you $100,000 to come over here for today. But while we waiting, a couple of us like to ask you some questions. What's on your mind? So I get into my, did you say y'all want to know what my mind? Well, I'm trying to figure out, where do albinos go after high school? Every high school got albino. You see them on you travel a lot. You ever see one on a plane? Ain't none in the army. Ain't none in jail.
They on that Super Earth, man.
You ain't ever heard no woman say, albino rape me. They'd be easy to catch. So I just want to know why I got to be brilliant to them. Huh? Where do they go? Huh? I've been out the cemetery. I've never seen an albino cemetery. I've never heard of albino funeral. I just want to know, where do albinos go after high school? That's all. You got clothes for your children. You ever seen an albino?
I know one.
Yeah, we have a friend who's albino. Yeah.
Huh? His name Crondon. He live in L.A. I know one. I do know
yeah,
one.
Well, yeah, but he might not be one. They always find one black to see one. I have never seen one. That's all I want. So then I get off of that. They said, well, anything else? I said, yeah. I'm trying to wonder what happened to pigeons. I ain't never seen a baby pigeon. Have you?
No.
Nah, that's a fact.
You hear me?
Yeah, I ain't never seen a baby pigeon. I ain't never seen.
And then white folks say, well, that's because you urban. I'm urban. I seen a baby kangaroo. Seen a baby gorilla. Huh? You hear me?
I never seen 2 cats in either.
Oh,
I've seen that.
Yes, me and you.
Yeah,
me and you.
Me and you.
I almost missed it because I was watching you.
There you go.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So you don't have the money to do everything I did. I spent $30 million research. And if white folks ask me something I don't know, I just tell them like they tell me. I lie about it. Yeah, sure.
All right, we have more with Dick Gregory when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God.
That's right. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We have comedian and activist Dick Gregory in the building. Now, Charlamagne.
Do you think race relations in America will ever improve?
What difference will it make? That's like me and you are Jews in Nazi Germany. And you say to me, you think race relations in Germany will ever improve? Then I call the police on you. You hear me? You see, here's how it works. 110 years ago, we had a meeting. And you say, one day horses will be obsolete. They'll take you to a mental hospital while even a trial.
Yes, sir.
And today horses is obsolete. Some people have that vision where they can see it. It's like the word honky. We let white folks try to put us down and say that's a racial term. It's not. You see, when I try to explain to white folks that prostitution is for the benefit of white boys, you mean black men don't have prostitutes. I said, go back to slavery, man. She didn't have a job. I'm going to buy some booty. Are you serious? I mean, just ask yourself, how am I buy some booty? I don't have to pay for it. I get it when she come home, wet, with a pocket full of your money. But where the problem, when I went to college, the whole house was run by a black woman, Ma Hatchett, 30 miles away from Southern Illinois University. That's what ran Richard Pryor crazy. He's in Peoria, Illinois, 90 miles from Chicago. So when Prince Charles and all the mayors come in from all over the world, white folk can't see them. And when the brother pulled up, he honked the horn. Honk, honk. That's where the word honky comes from. We here. But I'm trying to figure out how do honky mean anything but that? This is a game. They play a game, but it messes up the whole system. I did some research. I was looking for breast milk, so I called my man. I said, man, I need you to find the #1 authority on breast milk.
But you want to drink it?
In the world. Am I talking?
I'm sorry, sir.
Are you here 5 days a week? Yeah. And I'm just here for a few minutes?
Yes, sir, I'm sorry.
Okay. So, Steve Jaffe called me and he said, hey, got a problem. There's 2 authorities. I said, well, I was going to give one $1 million. He said, okay, I'll give him $2 million. And he said, the other thing, both of them are men. Did you hear me? The #1 and #2 authority on breast milk is men. Did you ever watch your wife nurse a baby?
Yes, sir. Watching it now.
While she's nursing on this breast, the other breast is leaking. Do you know them thugs started with milk? It's poison. That universal God, the baby didn't come from her, it came through her. And all the poison she's had in her body since she was a baby, it shoots it out so that baby can't get it. I said, all you got to do is have it tested. These are authorities. Oh, my God. Look at here. Huh? That's what we're living with. Something's not right.
I saw you say once that, Barack Obama was president and black people still sleep.
Well, why would they wake up? Why would they wake up? It's like Bill Cosby didn't know he was going to get in no trouble. White folks loved him. He was Doctor Who?
Heathcliff Huxtable.
You ever heard a nickname Huxtable? You ever heard a white boy named Huxtable?
Nope.
Ain't nobody on the planet named Huxtable. That name don't scare white folks. And white folks loved him. White children be on his shoulder eating tapioca out his eardrums. Mommy, mommy. And then all at once, his son get killed. Yeah. And he can't do no more Jell-O commercials. Did you ever think about that? What got him in trouble? He was going to buy NBC.
So that's a fact. That ain't some internet rumor.
I don't deal in facts. That's why white folks don't mess with me. I don't have no bodyguards. I've always been listed in the phone book. I ain't never had to check. My wife handles all the money. That's her and the children. That's why you never saw no scandal about me. Why? When I was in the nightclub, man, making $5 a night, I made a deal with myself. If I didn't bring a woman in here, I'm not leaving with one. This is my job. I wouldn't bring her to a steel mill.
Why do you think they waited so long to come after Bill?
Huh?
Why did they wait so long to come after Bill?
Because he was going to buy NBC. And if you don't understand white supremacy, you missed it all. And they did the same thing to him they did to Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods got 4 more majors to catch up with Jack Nicklaus. 5 to be the all-time champ. That's when they busted him. And then after he made a deal, they say he's going to a sex camp in Mississippi. You see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's where they wean you off a put.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you serious? Give me the address. Huh? Are you serious? Huh? They gave up nothing?
Yeah.
You hear me?
I'm surprised they never came after you. All that honest speaking you be doing.
That's what I said. I'm surprised they...
But y'all forget. Y'all think y'all came from this stuff, your mom and them? I know I came from the same universal force that put the moon, the sun, the water, and everything else.
Damn right.
Come get me if you can, but you got to get through. Now, you see they talk about the baddest thing in the history of the planet. Huh? Bigger than mountains. The dinosaur. But they didn't tell you when the dinosaur was here, so was the butterfly. It ain't about being big and bad and nasty. She's being nice and humble. Now look at her. I see the butterfly. You ever seen a caterpillar? The pictures of Valentine's Day cards? No. Then out of that caterpillar, the cocoon, she hooks herself to a tree. And the heat comes through. And that hole came in, and out comes beautiful sister.
I see why you got 10 kids, though. That's smooth talking.
No, I don't talk about You hear what I'm saying? How many babies you got?
2.
Were you talking?
Yeah, I talk too much.
He probably does.
You talk too much.
He probably talks and texts and tweets at the same time.
All right, we got more with Dick Gregory when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. This morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We have comedian activist Dick Gregory in the building.
I wonder what you think of the use of the word nigga now.
Nigga?
I mean, because you wrote the book, great book. But what do you think of the word, the way people use it now, like in a good context?
Well, that's why they mad. Once you stop being ashamed of something that wasn't true in the first place. And the reason these white folks are so mad at the president, because at one time they didn't see nothing but the niggas they wanted to see. That's why Jet Magazine one day will go down as one of the fine things in the history. Because all over the world, you didn't get to see our entertainers. You got to see the black person that was vice president of Harvard. You got to see the woman. Nah, I got a problem with the number one major black educational institution. Well, it's Howard. Howard was named after a thug, punk, white boy, General Howard, who became famous for killing Indian children. And that's whose name is on that school. The most powerful black school for women is Spelman, named after Rockefeller's mom. Spelman Rockefeller. Are you crazy? But that'll change. You'll change that. That'll change. Because they can't look and see what this whole piece is about. And you comics, you know one thing. Ain't no money in comedy compared to writing. The other one is just trickery. And the reason they can't deal with me, I was making $5 a night, 3 nights a week. And black folks came to see me. Had no money. There's 3 shows. 35 cents for a bottle of beer. You could sit all night. That's how I'm one of the few comics can walk on stage. And 24 hours now I can still be talking. Because I refuse to do the same show over to the folks that just heard it. Then I started understanding that celebrity status is a violation of God.
A violation of God?
God, yeah. That's why you think celebrity is so crazy. It's sex craziness they have. All the drinking and all of this, it's a violation. I got around it because I'm listed in the phone book. Niggas made me.
Yes, sir.
Queen Elizabeth made $360 million every 24 hours. There's interest on her money. But my welfare can put her hand next to him, and both of them was made by the same person, and both of them are made the same. Ain't no $1 trillion hand. She had babies the same way welfare mothers have babies. Black folks, I don't want no free money. As a businessman, I can take a hoe all the way around the world with me today, and as long as I call that hoe my secretary, it's a tax write-off.
Damn.
See how it works? First class. They wouldn't be there if they couldn't write that ticket off. See how it works? That's a game they play. What most folks don't know is Michael Jackson was killed at 2 o'clock in the morning with a laser. With a laser. 4 days later, they find the bloody shirt. All you gotta do is Google it. And found out it was $400,000 jewelry and cash missing. That's why they told Bratton to get out of there. And if you follow where he went when he left there, went to Virginia, CIA. And so that's why this is so important.
This is my final question, Mr. Gregory. What's the solutions? Because we know all the problems.
Ain't no solutions. It's too late.
Damn.
When your wife is 9 months pregnant, that universal God gonna drop that baby if it means death to the mother and the child. See, you're always talking about solutions. You saw the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You gotta outrun God.
Cam Newton.
Well, you're so busy looking at the bullshit, you didn't notice they had to change cleats 8 times on them players.
Yeah, I remember them mentioning that.
Because they got something in the ground. That's why they kept falling. Did you see when they hit him, he dropped the ball? He didn't reach for it. It's in your blood, man. Like you drop up your baby, you grab it, huh? You didn't. If you go back the year before that,
Marshawn Lynch.
they was on the half-inch line. They couldn't even measure it. No timeout. Here's a brother there will outrun God with the ball. They throw it to a white boy, he drop it. Y'all don't know what you're looking at? It's $1 trillion industry. Welfare folks looking at it, and you think it ain't gonna trick you? This is a game.
So basically, you just gotta wait till God come and pressure wash everything.
No, you can't use God as a pit bull. The time is already set. You got the black doctor, Carson. He separated Siamese twins from the head. That's never happened before. He's been running now for 7 months. He never mentioned it. Don't that seem funny? Because he wasn't in the room. But let's say he was. Ain't it something funny? You've done something that's never happened in the history of the planet, and you ain't been nominated for a Nobel Prize. I didn't say get it. He's never been nominated. So this is the game. And when he got to the president's prayer vigil and said Obamacare is worse than slavery, when he got back to the university in Baltimore, he was fired. They'd already paid him to do the commencement address. He keeps the check. We don't want you back on campus. That's how this works, man. And so y'all had something touch y'all. And you so beautiful. Let me tell you something. Every week you should get naked. No, hear me.
Don't cut them off.
And look into the mirror and thank God for being beautiful, because ugly is a bitch.
Oh my gosh.
You hear me?
You better give
you hear people
Mr. Gregory your number. Okay?
You hear people say, ain't no ugly children. Show me an ugly adult. We can trace that back to the crib. see how it works? And so when you stop and think about, it was something I was going to throw you before I left here. See, I wasn't around white folks. Rigidly segregated neighborhood. And the old black folks told me all white boys had little bitty peewees, and eventually mine would touch the ground. I just thought I was a late bloomer.
So you never touched the ground?
Did yours?
No.
Well, what you make think mine did? Huh? You hear me?
Yes, sir.
You man, some of the dumbest. If that was true of black men, it wouldn't be no divorces.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And thank you all. Thank you all.
Nah, thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a black man. You see that number there? What's his name? Robert what? Gallup?
Robert AIDS can.
He invented a cure for AIDS and HIV. What's that number? No, look at the number.
464773.
That's the patent. All you got to do is call the U.S. patent today and give them the number. They tell you what it is.
But you know they're not going to release that. Ain't no money in the kill.
Yeah, but there you go again.
Money in the treatment.
There you go again. No, you're right. Now, when I show you this, I might want y'all to salute me.
We been did that, my brother.
No. Oh, no, you didn't do it right.
Okay.
It had to be like
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir.
Now, listen to this. What's the date?
November 7th, 1968.
What paper?
This is the Wall Street Journal.
Wall Street Journal. I ran for President of the United States November the 4th. 5, 6, 7. That's Friday. Wall Street Journal said what?
Election computer goofs gives Gregory 9 million votes.
They shut everything down. That's 9 million votes out of Pennsylvania. So for a few minutes, I was the president. Go ahead, keep on.
Some machines just aren't to be believed. Take the big computer in New York that was designed to compile results of Tuesday's general election. At one point early yesterday morning, the machine was crediting Dick Gregory, the comedian turned presidential candidate, with 9 million votes in Pennsylvania.
And had I won, I'd asked for a recount. You hear me? And I'd have told them white folks, I said, for 200 years, you got these rich, billionaire white folks been running this country. I'm not going to clean it up. You clean it up. Okay? So anyway, I just want to thank y'all.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you for
Gregory,
coming.
man. Really appreciate you coming, my brother. You're very necessary, my brother. Thank you for coming, man.
Thank you.
It's the Breakfast Club. It's Dick Greg.
Sports we love.
Everybody is DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club.
Salute to Granddaddy for coming through. OG Dick Gregory, currently the number 3 trending topic in the United States of America.
Just let him speak.
Listen, you know, and when you're talking to OGs like that, they don't have to be accurate all the time, okay? It don't matter who Russell Wilson threw the ball to.
20% of the time, that's all
He
that
told
matters.
y'all, what did he say?
You guys got to jump questions.
Oh, say that. What did he say?
I don't deal in facts.
All right, let the brother speak, man.
He don't deal in facts?
That's how I live my life.
He got some facts, but then, he don't got to be accurate on everything. Who cares who Russell Wilson was throwing the ball to?
I thought it was a black guy. I thought he was black.
I don't know.
But he was so confident that he made me not think it was a black guy anymore.
Listen. Gregory told me shut the F up about 5-6 times.
Yeah, he did.
So I wasn't going to let Granddaddy
You kept
speak.
interrupting him.
Okay? Let the OG speak.
All right, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Quentin Miller.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Quentin Miller spoke to Vlad TV, and he talked about an incident where Meek Mill and his people jumped him and beat him up. Now, here's what he had to say.
He approached me, and this is really my first time really talking with me, and basically told me, like, he didn't appreciate the letter that I dropped, and it made him seem like he was a liar or whatnot, and they stole off on me. Punching me is like punching Frank Ocean or like I Love McConan, you know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of points are you getting off of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a street so, like, it's done. They got that.
That is a fact, though. Why would you swing on Quentin Miller if that is allegedly true? I don't know.
Well, he's saying this happened at the Beverly Hills Nike store. Now, other people are saying the whole thing is fabricated. There's no security camera footage or anything like that, unless something happens to surface at some point. Now, sources say that Meek thinks that Drake actually masterminded this whole entire story just to take a shot at him while he's on house arrest.
I think it was Taxstone. Taxstone is the first person I heard say that.
Oh, that fight?
Yes.
Really?
Oh.
If you watch the whole Vlad TV interview, he uses a clip of Taxstone saying that that's what he heard. And then he asked Quentin based
So somebody
on that.
fed that story to Taxstone, who then went on the air.
I mean, it happened in a store, so somebody said something.
Or it didn't happen, according to Meek Mill. I would think, though, if it did happen, there would have to be some type of footage, right?
That's what I would think.
It wouldn't have to come out, not necessarily.
I wonder how Frank Ocean and McConan feel. What if Frank Ocean and McConan feel like they can whip Quentin Miller's ass? Like, don't put me in that.
Did McConan kill someone?
By accident. Frank Ocean might be sitting around like, I wish your mother effer would try me.
I mean, he did try Chris Brown.
He did?
Yeah, then they get into a fight.
All right, now let's discuss Nicki Minaj. Now, people were talking about this footage that has circulated while she's on tour. Apparently, her security was on the phone. She walked over during the middle of the show, took his phone, and threw it.
Yeah, that was disrespectful.
You thought that was disrespectful?
They just gonna throw my phone.
Well, if you're security and I'm paying you, shouldn't you not be on the phone?
What happened to my daughter's calling? There's an emergency at the house.
Listen, you're getting paid right now to take care of me. What happens if somebody jumps on stage and grabs me off the stage and you're over here texting?
It didn't happen.
So she did go across the stage and threw his phone. You'd have been mad? You think she was wrong?
Hell yeah.
Wouldn't you be mad if that was your security, though, and they're not paying you no mind?
Fire me, though. Don't take my phone and fling it across the stage.
No, you just remember that for in case she need to be secured. You just back up a little bit. You know how sometimes the offensive line let the quarterback get tackled if the quarterback pisses them off? You just gotta get hit a little bit. That's all. True.
All right, and the rumor, well, it's not a rumor anymore. Big Sean and Jhené Aiko are putting out a joint album. It's supposed to come out April 1st. It's called 2088. They announced it on social media. There were rumors about this for the past couple of weeks, but now they have the official artwork, and that album is coming. So there you go. And that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm still mad that Gregory never told me what he wanted to do with the breast milk.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for those rumors, G. Charlamagne.
Yes.
Donkey today. Who giving you a donkey?
Donkey today is going to a young man named Kareem Walker. He needs to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a little word with him.
Okay. We'll get into that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day.
That's pretty fun. Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
You all right? What's going on?
All right. Donkey today for Monday, March 28th. Go to a young man named Kareem Walker. Okay, Kareem's 31 years old. I think he's from Queens, New York. Now, Kareem allegedly tried to rape a woman this weekend. It all went down at the Battery Park City Hotel Sunday. Now, you know when it comes to rape cases, you have to see both sides. Because, yes, it is a lot of women being raped out here in these streets, and there's a lot of men being falsely accused of rape out here in these streets. Only time will tell what side Kareem is on. But this situation is still donkey-worthy. See, Kareem allegedly tried to force himself on a chick this weekend. And then the woman's friend, also a female, tried to stop him
So Kareem allegedly turned his aggression toward the chick that was trying to stop him. Now, if you are Kareem and you are allegedly making a poor decision like attempting to rape someone, if someone intervenes and tries to get you to stop that rape, you should look at that as a sign that maybe you're doing something wrong. Okay? You don't attack the blessing that blocked you from ruining your life. Okay? Now, Kareem fled the scene after this alleged attempted rape on a woman and assault on the other woman, but he returned to the scene of the crime a little later. Would you like to know why?
Why?
Why would you return back to the scene of an alleged rape, an alleged assault? Would you like to know what made him come back? Because he forgot his cell phone in the room.
Oh, boy.
You can understand that, right? He was arrested when he came back for the phone and has been charged with attempted rape, attempted grand larceny, for trying to steal one of the lady's cell phones, unlawful imprisonment, assault and criminal mischief. So technically, Kareem returned to get a phone that's going to be confiscated by authorities anyway. Kareem, you couldn't possibly think that you had to turn around to get the phone because that was going to be the evidence in the case that gets you caught, especially with 2 eyewitnesses, both accusing you of the same thing. I really hope you didn't turn around because you said, if I don't get this phone, I'm going to end up in jail. Because it's a case with or without this phone. Give Kareem Walker the biggest hee-haw, please.
All wrong.
There's nothing. Listen, it's all wrong. But definitely nothing in that phone worth returning to the scene of a crime over.
Not at all.
No.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the OG, the legend,
Dick Gregory, currently the number 2 or 3, what is it, 3? Number 3 trending topic in the country.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Dick Gregory.
Now, he raised a point that has everybody curious.
First of all, let's be clear. This interview was almost 2 hours long.
Right.
Of course, we couldn't play the full 2 hours, but the full 2 hours will be up online shortly. A lot of different jewels he dropped, a lot of different conspiracy theories he presented. But it was one thing in particular that really stood out to all of us in the room.
Let's hear it.
I'm trying to figure out, where do albinos go after high school?
Whoa.
Every high school got an albino. You see them on You travel a lot. You ever see one on a plane?
Whoa.
Ain't none in the army. You ain't never heard no woman say albino raped me. They'd be easy to catch.
Whoa.
I've been out the cemetery. I never seen the albino cemetery. I never heard of albino funeral. I just want to know, where do albinos go after high school?
Now, I got an albino homie. His name is Crondon.
Right, he's a friend of ours.
But that is the only one I know.
You don't know the model Sean Ross? We just saw him in that video with the fake prosthetic.
I did see him. I seen him at Fashion Rocks when my kids were there. But other than him, that's it. I haven't seen any others.
There's another model, another supermodel who's albino, a female, Deandra, I think her name is.
I've never seen her. So where do they go after high school?
That is the question.
And do we have albino listeners?
800-585-1051. Can anybody tell us what happens to albinos after high school?
I'd like to hear from y'all this morning. Relax. Why can't albinos have a voice, Yee? Albinos lives matter. 1-800-585-1051. I want to hear from the albinos this morning.
That's right. What happens to albinos after high school? And if you're an albino listener, call us up.
I don't even think I got no albino followers on social media. If I do, they putting different filters on their pics so I can't tell they albino.
You're a fool. I hate you.
What's wrong with y'all this morning?
800-585-1051.
When we try to be serious and you know what?
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you missed it earlier, the OG, the legend, Dick Gregory stopped through, and he had this to say. This is one of the gems he dropped earlier today.
I'm trying to figure out, where do albinos go after high school? Every high school got an albino. You see them on You travel a lot. You ever see one on a plane? Ain't none in the army. You ain't never heard no woman say albino raped me. They'd be easy to catch. I've been out the cemetery. I never seen the albino cemetery. I never heard of albino funeral. I just want to know, where do albinos go after high school?
So that is the question. We're talking albinos this morning.
Salute to all albinos out there. I personally know one. His name is Crondon.
That's right. Okay.
He's from LA. That's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know any after high school other than him.
Right. And I told you there's a couple of supermodels.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen him
albino.
before.
You seen Sean Ross? I showed you guys the video the other day.
Yeah. I actually met him at Fashion Rocks for the Kids Rock. And we know another one.
Who?
Sean Pecos.
Is Sean Pecos the executive from Rock Nation?
Pecos is albino.
I think he's albino. Pecos albino?
I don't think so. No.
Pecos is albino.
Whoa.
You sure?
Sean Pecos?
Pecos is albino.
Sean Pecos Spanish or something, man.
From Rock Nation?
Well, you could be a Spanish albino.
Can you be a Spanish albino? I don't know. That's the whole thing about albinos. What is that? I don't know. We don't know. I'm just saying. So
the lack of pigmentation.
Sean Peckers ain't no albino. Sean got freckles. You can't have freckles to be albino.
You sure?
Can you? I don't know. All I'm saying is call us. We want to know, do we have any albino listeners, and where do albinos go after high school?
Hello, who's this?
This is Brittany.
Brittany, hey. Are you albino?
No, I'm not albino, but I have a couple of friends that are albinos.
Really? Where you live at?
I live in Atlanta.
Is it a high population of albinos in Atlanta?
I don't think it's a high population. I don't think there's, what do you mean? There's albinos everywhere. I went to high school with some albinos, but I think albino people stay in their own lane. They're not trying to cause, they go through whatever they go through in high school, elementary school. They mind in their own business.
So who do they ride? Can albinos be part of Black Lives Matter?
Yes. What do you mean? Yes, they can.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mama. Hello, who's this?
Yeah, this your boy Gordy calling out of Portsmouth, Virginia.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, I'm one of them albinos I guess that y'all missed after high school.
Okay. Did you go to the super earth or did you stay here on this planet?
I stayed out here on this planet, man. I've been babysitting kids and making money.
Hold on. Whoa. You're a babysitter?
Yeah, I'm a male babysitter. I can't work nowhere. I'm albino. I can't see. What am I supposed to do?
Hold on. You can't see?
Nah, albinos got poor vision, yo.
Because when y'all go out in the sun hurts your eyes, right?
Yeah, for the, it's something else with the eyes, too. It's called stigmatism or something where your eyes jump around a lot.
You like a vampire?
Nah.
You want to come out of the dark?
Nah, all the places, everything dark in the daytime. You go in the mall and stuff, you're good. You just can't be outside like in the park.
Okay.
Now that they got that SPF 100, we out there at the pool and everything now.
There you go, SPF 100 for the win.
All right. 800-585-1051. We're talking about albinos. Dick Gregory stopped through earlier and said he hasn't seen an albino after high school. So we just asked, where are all the albinos?
And I refuse to believe that Sean Peckers is an albino.
I didn't say he was.
That's what Envy said.
I said, no, I don't know. I'm just asking.
No, Sean Peckers, no. I never know. Sean don't even look like an albino. He's Spanish.
Albinos can't be Spanish?
You look kind of albino on the low.
Shut up.
You do.
585-1051.
In the winter, when he get pale,
it's the
albino.
Good morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
I think this is a very great question that the OG Dick Gregory presented this morning.
I prefer the have you ever seen a baby pigeon question.
Well, I haven't seen a baby pigeon either, but he dropped some gems with us on us this morning, and this is what he said earlier when Dick Gregory stopped through.
I'm trying to figure out, where do albinos go after high school? Every high school got albino. You see one, like, you travel a lot. You ever see one on a plane? Ain't none in the army. You ain't never heard no woman say albino rape me. They'd be easy to catch. I've been out the cemetery. I never seen an albino cemetery. I never heard of albino funeral. I just want to know, where do albinos go after high school?
So the question is, what happens to albinos after high school? I mean, we know one albino.
I salute to my dude, Crondon. You know what I'm saying? He's a really good dude, but that's really the only albino I know.
And you sure Sean Peckers is not albino?
Sean Peckers is not albino. Stop saying that.
Isn't that our friend? Why are you saying
that? That is our friend. That's why I wanted to make sure.
Damn it. Sean Peckers from Rock Nation is not an albino. What are you talking about?
Sean Peckers is my guy.
Jesus Christ, Envy.
All right. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Faith.
Faith, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, so I heard y'all talking. Where do we go? I'm albino. So where do we go after high school? You know what? That's a really good question, because I only know 2 other albinos.
See?
And I knew them in high school, and I don't know where they are. I don't know what happened to them.
But you probably don't know where a lot of people you went to high school with are.
Exactly. I don't. And we're rare. There's not a lot of us.
Y'all don't have like link ups? Y'all, it's not like an albino Twitter?
Nah, we don't know. There's not. I know we don't have any sort of camaraderie. We don't.
Where do y'all stand with the whole Black Lives Matter movement?
Where do we stand? I'm all for BLM, but not all albinos are black. You have Chinese albinos,
you got
white albinos.
Latino albinos.
Really?
Exactly. Yeah.
You got all albinos are black, Charlamagne?
I thought so. I'm not gonna lie.
So you can be
Afro-albino? You know what?
You can't
A lot of people don't know anything about albinos, actually, really.
No, we really don't. Literally. There's no albino history month to educate us.
I know.
It's just a lack of pigmentation, right? In your skin and your hair, and you can't go in the sun because of that, because you get burned.
No, you can go in the sun. You can go in the sun just like an ice.
But you have to use a lot of SPF.
Yeah, I mean, like, pretty much, I mean, if you know a person who has fair skin about the same amount as them, I don't lather up in sunscreen every time I go outside. To tell you the truth, I put sunscreen on if I go to the beach, which most people should.
What's your name?
So, I have a friend who's albino, and he can't be outside. He has to wear a hat, and he has to wear a lot of sunblock every time the sun's out.
Yeah, you have different types of albino, too, though.
What's
you have some people who are, like, super, my name is Faith.
What's your name?
My name is Faith.
I just want to salute you out because you're one of our albino listeners, and I'm going to demand that these colleges have albino American study classes soon.
Albino American. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, thank you. Hello, who's this?
Yeah, you know who this is, boy. Look, first of all, we should have got rid of that spook Dick Gregory back in the 50s. Out here telling all this lies about us. All right, he needs to be locked away in a mental institution. But let's talk about these albinos. Now, we got rid of albinos in the 60s because they was confusing us during the whole segregation era, okay? We had colored water fountains, white-only water fountains, colored bathrooms, white-only bathrooms, but we had no place for the albinos. And back then, we didn't have SPF 100. It only went up to 10 back then. So we did what we did, and we copied their skin to get the complexion of manila envelope.
All right, that's enough. This is so stupid.
My goodness. Shout out to all the albinos out there that listen to us.
Salute to all
really
the albino listeners, all the albino Americans out there. We
And
represent y'all.
thanks for checking in with us.
Yeah,
albinos lives matter.
We got a little knowledge this morning. Now, what's the moral of the story?
That albinos still do exist. Albinos lives matter. Sean Peckers is not an albino. And
he's so mad at y'all.
What do albinos check on the census? That's a whole nother question. We need to interview. You know what? Next time Crondon come here, we need to have a conversation with Crondon strictly about being an albino.
I feel like you did
We
that.
did already.
Yeah.
We did?
Yes, you did.
I feel like we talked about rap too much.
No, we didn't. My goodness.
Well, we need some albino representatives out here. Who's the Malcolm X of albinos that want to come represent one time on the Breakfast Club?
Oh, my goodness. Well, we got rumors coming up here.
Yes, we will talk about a rapper who has to deny relations with a transgender. Also, back to Cat Williams. What did he say at the Barclays? And one of the things that he said involves Charlamagne the dog.
Okay, we'll get into all that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. That was Tinashe.
Learning a lot about albinos this morning. You know it's an albino battle rapper named Villain?
Yep.
They just sent me a picture of him. He looked like he got bars.
Okay.
Why did somebody tweet me? Shout out to E-Dash. She said, isn't DJ Drama an albino? No, he's not. He's just saying anything now.
No, I don't know. Is he?
No.
I don't think.
Is he?
No, he's not an albino. He's just light skinned.
All right, well, let's get to the rumors. We're talking Cat Williams.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Cat Williams was in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center on Friday, and he defended himself over his altercation that he had with a 17-year-old. Here's what he had to say.
I thought that Lynn was 19 the whole time because they was smoking a cigarette like me. They was as tall as me. I've been playing soccer. Maybe the next thing I'm trying to stun on him in his hood. So I go up against the wall like this. And when I go up against the wall, that nigga stand over me like this. A nigga that can hit you is also a nigga that can pull out a gun and blow your mother brains out. Why would you put yourself in that position just because you lost a soccer game? But clearly, you probably don't have no father to teach you that. So bam, you can get that lesson right there.
Yeah, but no lesson was learned because if you hit the dude, but then the dude proceeds to slam you to the ground and put you in the crippler crossface, what lesson is being taught?
Now, slow down, Charlamagne. You can get it, too. Here is what Cat Williams had to say about you.
You look like Charlamagne the dog from up here. That's you, Charlamagne? You want to see the nigga donkey of the day for this shit? I'll take your to see anything, nigga. Take another pueblo, you'll love me in the morning.
Cat Williams, it should be funnier than that. I mean, come on. Charlamagne the dog. That's like Fisher Price, my first insult. Like, seriously.
Come with some better material.
I see better comments on World Star videos.
All right, well, Cat Williams' family wants him to check into some type of rehab or they want him hospitalized. Now, Cat Williams thinks this whole thing is a play just to get some money out of him. He actually had to fire his entire team. He says they've been fleecing him, and the family is saying not true. Cat needs some help. They said that he is so off the rails. He was found naked and covered in chocolate when cops raided his house.
Chocolate-covered pimp!
Earlier this month. Now, Cat Williams says that's just how he roll. He said, I like chocolate and whipped cream, and he likes a bitch to lick it off him before he gets effed to sleep.
I mean, at this point, Cat Williams has got to die violently.
What?
Like, he need to go to a Trump rally, try to rush Trump, let Secret Service take him out, You know what I mean? Funeral be popping.
No,
lit.
stop.
Legend. Forever.
We don't want to see that.
All right, Jeremy Lin says he still gets ID'd and he still needs his credentials when he has to play in the NBA. He said it's one of those things where it literally happens everywhere. He says, just the other night in Brooklyn, I was trying to leave the Barclays, and one of the ladies was like, hey, I need your credentials for you to pass. And they said, oh, he's a player. He's good. He said, I'm used to it by now. It's just part of being Asian in the NBA. He gets ID'd everywhere.
Well, if you'd have stayed with the Knicks and was averaging 20-plus points a game, people would know who you are.
All right, now, Yo Gotti's artist, Black Youngster, you remember he was up here counting money.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he had to go on Instagram to deny rumors that he is a homosexual because of
I didn't hear that.
a transgender model, Nell Williams. She put out a video and photos, saying that she had some type of romance with him, pictures with him, and then she put up a picture in the bed. I don't know if it was him next to her, but you could just see an arm.
I wonder if there's any albino
implying-
transgenders.
I'm sure. Now, here is what Black Youngster had to say, because he's not one to hold his tongue.
I ain't about me, Jay. I got kids at home, my nigga. Don't play with me, my nigga. You know, when I got gunshot wounds in my arm. Looking, saying, on God while looking at him. Speak face, real face. Looking.
Black Youngster. Young OG, listen to me. Nobody cares. And I'm going to tell you why nobody cares. Because nobody cares about the truth if the lie is more entertaining. Nobody cares about you defending that. They're already off and running with the you sleeping with a transgender story. There's nothing you can do to clear that up.
But wait, why did he say he has gunshot wounds in his arm?
I don't know why he went there.
What does that have to do with it?
What'd he say?
Listen,
I got gunshot wounds.
To Black Youngster.
No, you gotta pull it back.
I ain't about me, Jay. I got kids at home, my nigga. Don't play with me, my nigga. You know, when I got gunshot wounds in my arm. Looking, saying, on God while looking at him. Speak face, real face. Looking.
Maybe you're saying gay people don't get shot.
I don't know.
I could never get shot. I could never be gay. I got shot in the arm.
All right, Miley Cyrus is going to be joining The Voice, season 11. She'll be a coach. Now, another person who'll be joining will be Alicia Keys. So now that's Adam Levine, Blake Shelton, Alicia Keys, and Miley Cyrus. They said Pharrell will not be returning. All right, and that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, Miss Yee.
I can't believe people are shocked that I would say yes, sir, and no, sir. The 83-year-old Dick Gregory. That either says a lot about this era or a lot about people's perception of me.
I think it's more about you.
Jesus.
Not this
more
era.
about you.
What does it have to do with this era?
Because they act like it's wrong to say yes, sir, or no, sir to somebody. Like, oh, he sunned you. How does a grown man, 83 years old, if the OG tell you shut up,
you shut up.
You shut up. No matter, even if you want to know what he did with the breast milk. Okay, you don't ask Granddaddy what he did with the breast milk. If Granddaddy wants to buy breast milk, you let him buy breast milk.
Hey, shut it.
That's it.
Shut up. People's Choice Mix is up next, 800-585-1051. Also, Revolt is off this week, so if you're looking for us in Revolt, we're off. And we got a new family member,
This
right?
is one of those money-saving
Yes,
things.
welcome to Reno, Nevada.
Salute to Reno, Nevada.
104.9 and 101.7.
Yeah.
We're so happy to be here with you. Welcome.
We appreciate you guys.
When Revolt will be back?
Next week.
Okay. I wonder how much money they save when they do that. Did he make them shut down
I think
every now and then?
$2,000 is the weekly pay for the entire
Really?
staff.
No, don't say that.
You
Stop
can't
it.
be that cheap, did he? Stop it. Come on,
That's
man.
not it. Anyway, the People's Choice Mix is up next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
051.
Charlamagne, say the game, dunk it, other shade, man.
You are a donkey.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkey of the Day does not discriminate.
I might not have the song of the day, but I got the donkey of the day.
So if you ever feel I need to be a donkey, man, hit it with the heat.
Yes, the Breakfast Club, bitch.
Who's donkey of the day today?
Donkey of the Day for Monday, March 28th goes to a young man named Kareem Walker. Okay, Kareem is 31 years old. I think he's from Queens, New York. Now, Kareem allegedly tried to rape a woman this weekend. It all went down at the Battery Park City Hotel Sunday. Now, when it comes to rape cases, you have to see both sides. Because, yes, it is a lot of women being raped out here in these streets, and there's a lot of men being falsely accused of rape out here in these streets. Only time will tell which side Kareem is on. But this situation is still donkey-worthy. See, Kareem allegedly tried to force himself on a chick this weekend. And then the woman's friend, also a female, tried to stop him. So Kareem allegedly turned his aggression toward the chick that was trying to stop him. Now, if you are Kareem and you are allegedly making a poor decision like attempting to rape someone, if someone intervenes and tries to get you to stop that rape, you should look at that as a sign that maybe you're doing something wrong. Okay? You don't attack the blessing that blocked you from ruining your life. Okay? Now, Kareem fled the scene after this alleged attempted rape on a woman and assault on the other woman, but he returned to the scene of the crime a little later.
Would you like to know why?
Why?
Why would you return back to the scene of an alleged rape, an alleged assault? Would you like to know what made him come back? Because he forgot his cell phone in the room.
Oh, boy.
You can understand that, right? He was arrested when he came back for the phone and has been charged with attempted rape, attempted grand larceny, trying to steal one of the lady's cell phones, unlawful imprisonment, assault and criminal mischief. So technically, Kareem returned to get a phone that's going to be confiscated by authorities anyway. Kareem, you couldn't possibly think that you had to turn around to get the phone because that was going to be the evidence in the case that gets you caught, especially with 2 eyewitnesses, both accusing you of the same thing. I really hope you didn't turn around because you said, if I don't get this phone, I'm going to end up in jail. Because it's a case with or without this phone. Give Kareem Walker the biggest hee-haw, please.
All wrong.
There's listen, it's all wrong. But definitely nothing in that phone worth returning to the scene of a crime. Over.
Not at all.
No.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. When we come back, we got the positive note. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Dick Gregory, OG legend, for stopping through again.
That's right. Salute to Dick Gregory. I mean, it is very interesting to me that, people will tell me that I got sunned because I said yes, sir, and no, sir. To Dick
Why are you
Gregory.
bothered by that?
I'm not bothered. I want to give the opportunity to teach to these young kids. That's what you do when you're talking to an elder. You show respect to your elders. You say yes, sir. You say no, sir. And if the elder tells you, hold up, let me talk, that's not being sunned. That's giving the elder the respect he deserves to talk. What's wrong with y'all? Like, y'all sound ridiculous.
So you respected all your elders?
Clearly.
They tell you to shut up?
Yes.
Even if it was like Damon Dash?
Nah, me and Dame, no. Dame ain't
Hey, come on, that's your
Dame ain't
elder.
that much of an elder. I'm talking about like Minister Farrakhan, Dick Gregory, those 80-plus-year-olds.
What if it was Donald Trump?
Nah, I'm gonna tell Donald Trump kiss my
But
ass.
he's your elder.
And I'm gonna call him a cracker. I'm gonna say.
Okay, so an elder who you respect.
I'm gonna say white devil. I'm gonna go at him. Please, I wish Donald Trump would.
So elders that you respect is what you're saying?
Yes.
Not all of them.
No, Donald Trump don't come off as an elder, by the way. There's a difference. The elders carry themselves with a certain prestige. I would say yes ma'am, no ma'am to Hillary.
Okay.
Not to Donald.
All right, when we come back, we got the positive note. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, again, shout out to everybody in Tucson, Arizona. I appreciate you guys. Have fun with you guys in Arizona. Also, everybody that came out to DMX's concert last night, dope. We put on a show, 2 hours of performances. He was praying. It was a dope show. Shout out to DMX. And also, shout out to Fat Joe and 50. Who I did the club
You
with
just
last
name
night.
dropping today.
So was Fat Joe and 50 like sitting together, cooling out?
They walked in with each other.
That's
wow.
They walked
big.
in with each other, yeah.
I like that. That's dope.
You see, I like Khaled. I like that.
And shout out
I
to
like
my guy
that.
Kurt at Terminal 23. I actually did some training over at that gym, and I'm still sore from it. But he's a great trainer. I had a good time. Yeah, I almost threw up.
Okay.
Did L'Oreal throw up? Because she was drinking that day.
She did not throw up, but it was rough. They had me doing, I think, extra stuff than everybody. I had to use more weights and all of that. So, yeah, no. But she was a little out of it because you had a drink in Charlamagne.
All right, well, leave us on a positive note.
Listen, positive note of the day is a king knows how to build an empire with the same stones that are thrown at him.
Breakfast Club, bitches!